here is given a nums array and you just have to swap the 0 at the end position, maintaining the relative order of the non-zero element. Okay, means the 1 is always before then 3 and 12 is after the 3. Okay, so you just have to maintain this order 1 3 12. So this will also in an answer vector, this will also in order, and after this you just have to put the 0. Okay, so here is given a nums and you just have to move 0 at the end. Okay, without affecting the relative order of non-zero element. So how can we approach it? First I will put I element, I and G. Okay, I will put I and G, and then I will check whether I is less than n or not. N is basically 5. Okay, so I will check. Let's erase it. First I erase it. I will check I is, while I is less than n and j is less than n, I have to do, this is the while loop. Okay, while loop. I have to check, I just have to check if nums I, if this is nums of I, if it is not equals to 0. Okay, if it is not equals to 0, then I just have to do I plus plus. Okay, and okay, if it is not equals to 0, then I have to do I plus plus, but this is the 0, so I will be stay here, and I will, if again I will check if nums of j is equals to 0, then I have to just move j plus plus. Okay, then the j will move here. Okay, I hope you understand. Then I will check a condition whether I is less than n. क्या I 5 से छोटा है? Of course it is lesser than 5, and j is also lesser than 5, and then I will check I is also less than j. If it is, then I just have to swap the nums of I and nums of j. Then I will swap. Yeah, this is after swapping you will get, after swapping, why this is not working? After swapping you will get, okay, this is not working. So let's explain this verbally. So you just swap the element and you will get 10032. Okay, and after this swapping you just have to move j plus plus. Okay, so the j will point here. Okay, so yeah, I hope you understand how can I do this. You have to follow this approach. Okay, again and again. Oh, I have, let's again explain. I have taken the eraser, that's why it was not writing. So after swapping the element, you will get 1 0 1 0. This will swap. Okay, this and this will swap. 1 0 0 3 and 12. Okay, after swapping you will get this element. After swapping you just have to move j plus plus. J will stay here. Okay, and I will again stay here, and this while loop again move. I will check if I is not equals to 0. Yeah, it is not equals to 0, then I will move I plus plus. So I will here. and j is equals to 0, then I will do j plus plus. Okay, j is here and I is at the 1th position. And again I will check if I is less than 0, less than 5 or not. Yeah, it is less than 5 and j is also less than 5, and you have to check I is also less than j. If it is, then you just have to swap the element. Okay, so after this you will get, after swapping you will get 1 3 1 3 0 0 and 12. After swapping you just have to do j plus plus, so the j will stay here and I will be here. Okay, so again this while loop will move. I is less than 5 and j is less than 5, so you just have to move and you have to check if I is not equals to 0, then you just have to do j plus plus. Yeah, it is not equals to 0, then you just have to do I plus plus, and again you have to check if I is not equals to, if j is not, j is equals to 0, no it is not equals, then you will not do the swap, and again and check j equals to 0. After swapping you will get 1 3 12 0 0. Okay, so this is the answer. So let's do this. First I will create int I equals to 0 comma int j equals to 0, and then int n equals to nums dot size. For you have to use the while loop, while I less than n and j less than n. Okay, you just have to check again if nums of I is not equals to 0, then you just have to do I plus plus. Okay, if nums of j is equals to 0, then you just have to do j plus plus. Okay, and after this you just have to check the condition if I is less than n and j is less than n. Okay, you have to check the condition, and and I should be less than j. If it is, then you just have to do swap of nums of I comma nums of j, and after this you just have to do j plus plus. So let's run this code. Yeah, this code works fine. Let's submit this. This has been submitted. Thanks for watching.